Hi everyone, welcome to another U4U teen interview. My name is Amita and I am a 19-year-old junior at UC Berkeley, where I'm studying data science. And beyond my academic pursuits, I'm deeply involved with U4U Teen as both a software developer and a social media intern. At U4U, we're all about supporting teen girls and you, their parents, through the ups and downs of adolescence, and we're passionate about fostering leadership among young women. Today, I'm thrilled to bring you an interview with one of the student interns here at U4U, Danielle.
Hi everyone, my name is Danielle. I'm going into my third year in school studying communications, and I'm from the California Bay Area. I'm actually one of 4 sisters myself, and grew up like hanging out with them every day, all day.
Awesome. So nice to meet you, Danielle. So since summer has officially started, what is one of your favorite summer activities?
Love summer because, first of all, going to the beach. I love boba. I've been trying to pick up volleyball, but that one's a little slower.
I know, I love summertime, the sunshine, it's just so uplifting. And so we'd like to get to know you a little bit better. So what are your special interests or talents? And how did you develop these skills?
I love ballet. I've done ballet for about 16 years, and I feel like that's really fun for me because it kind of combines my 2 passions, movement and music and people. So I got into that in grade school, and I get to continue that in college through Thrive Dance Company.
Awesome. You know, I'm a dancer myself, so that's really cool.
Really? Okay.
That's awesome that I get to meet another dancer. And so I know that as a teenage girl, you know, girls in that age, we go through a lot of crushes and develop romantic interests. What advice or experiences do you have regarding like fun stories that you've had in the past?
Well, I guess if there's one thing I've learned from having crushes and talking with guys, and it's like you kind of have to give yourself a little slack. I feel like us girls, we tend to overthink everything. For me, at least, I play through conversations over and over. I plan what I'm going to say, just all these different things. And sometimes I'm just like, you got to just chill. Yeah, generally, I'm kind of not the type of person that wants to just go, like, I meet you and then I want to go out, go right. I like to be friends with you first, and I like to see how you treat the people around you too, just like probably you're doing this with me there. I went to a summer camp, and I met this guy. Obviously, it was cool, but generally it was just, you know, very friendly. And so, yeah, that was kind of what it was throughout the week. And I guess there's a little bit more complications because, you know, people are usually attractive to the same people oftentimes. And so there's a little bit of that going on. And yeah, maybe what I learned from this experience, okay, end of the day, what happened, I just kind of backed off. And I think, you know, sometimes it's okay to do that, just to take the time and thinking about pros and cons and kind of what you want to value. And so for me, what I wanted to value was my sisters, my not my like my blood sisters, but like my friends, my girlfriends. And those relationships to me were more important than the guy at the summer camp. And yeah, so I don't know. Got any thoughts? I could use some advice myself.
No, that's some great advice. I wish I heard that when I was younger. Would have saved me some tears, but definitely really good advice. Really appreciate that. And of course, being a teenage girl is already hard enough as it is. So hopefully, to the U4U audience out there, this helps. What drew you to intern here at U4U?
I love the vibe. To me, U4U was a vibe. You know, you go on the website, I'm like, dang, this is cool. I look through the app, I'm like, okay, I could do this. It feels personal to me, and that's just a reflection of the whole team. It's a very exciting thing for me.
For sure, yes. So speaking of summer activities, I love the vibe here as well. Like you said, it's such a good way to put it. And so what aspects of U4U's mission to support teen girls and their parents resonate the most with you?
I think the idea of empowering girls to pursue their identities and the gifts that they've been given to develop. I think a lot of times we're put in pressures, or we put ourselves in pressures in like boxes of this is what is successful, or
Yeah.
this is what makes people think I'm pretty, and so this is what I have to do. But I think what I love about U4U is it helps people be more confident in who they actually are. Whether it's like the quirks, like for me, I'm like, oh, I'm kind of awkward. I like puns. I don't know. I just, when I'm with my close friends, I kind of say whatever, and then I want to make them laugh, but then also I like go home and I'm like, oh, that was a little awkward. I shouldn't have said that, you know. So then it helps you appreciate who you were made to be, and the beauty that is inside of you, and celebrates that with other girls, which is fun.
Yeah,
Which is
that's great.
cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And we love having you here. And yeah, I totally agree with that. So speaking of girls, I know sometimes those friendships can be really hard to navigate sometimes. So do you have any advice on how to navigate friend issues, or summers here, how to hang out more with friends?
I think I have like learned over the years like how to manage giving space to people, and also kind of intentionally being like, oh, let's hang out, and like not being discouraged if they're busy at the beginning, or just how it goes. And maybe a concept that I love and that's helped me is like to take things with an open hand. And that kind of implies, you know, the gratitude stuff, the Thanksgiving, the, oh, it's okay type of thing that your mom always tells you. But it helps me, I guess, because then I'm like, okay, taking things with an open hand gives me freedom to be like, I would love to be friends with you, girl. Can we chat? Can we hang out? And if, you know, sometimes there's some friend group dynamics too, then you can be like, okay, well, I'm here. And maybe then you kind of decide maybe it's more worth your time to hang out with somebody else who wants to hang out with you. As far as maybe making friends, one thought I heard that was pretty helpful is like, how can you serve somebody else? And thinking about not so much what you could get out of it, or who's going to be the funnest person to hang out with, but maybe who's the person that I could serve, or maybe that needs a friend and would be down. So, I don't know. What do you think?
Most of my true friendships, my best friends that I have, like we love each other, and we always like serve each other. So I really agree with that.
And I know sometimes it's like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go to the mall. We're gonna get boba. We've done that already. Like what? And so community service is a great opportunity. Like so I feel like that could be a fun summer activity.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, exactly. You're being productive, but also you're spending time with friends.
Yeah, do something meaningful and fun.
Yeah, that's great. Speaking of serving the community, in what ways do you believe that U4U can make a difference in the lives of teen girls and their families?
I think that U4UTeen can help girls be more confident by helping them to be willing and more comfortable with opening up conversations about either difficult things or easy things to talk about. A lot of times we feel like we can do things on our own, and there's actually so many great people that are around us, whether it's a friend, a teacher, parents, and a lot of times we don't take advantage of that. And so I think U4U is a great bridge way to help us get used to talking about and articulating some of the challenges that are unique to teen girls and demi-girls alike. The peer-to-peer groups at U4U really help with that. And also like kind of putting something in the back of your mind. It's like when you have a little sticky note, then it causes you to like remember and be more intentional about that thing you have to do. And so on the U4U app, when we're like, oh, how much sleep did I get? Okay, where's my mood at? Where's my friends at? Let me check in. You know, it's kind of like that, that little sticky note in the back of your mind that will help you gain positivity and encouragement in the day-to-day.
Yeah, for sure. I also think that, you know, like you said, the sense of community that it brings, it really helps. So that's some wonderful news that you shared. And then before we wrap this interview, I would just like to ask you to share one last piece of advice for teenage girls, or anything to help them with their adolescence, the struggles of adolescence. So yeah.
You know, identity is a big thing now, but we can also, as we think about, you know, valuing who we are created to be, and just the different skill sets that we are developing or have been given, don't just focus on yourself, focus on other people too. What are ways that maybe you can help them feel more comfortable with who they are? Maybe it's like an encouraging, hey, you look great today. That will actually help you as well to enjoy who you are. So I guess that'd be my tips, both for myself and for you.
Yeah, for sure. That was a beautiful advice. Thank you so much, Danielle, for today. Thank you so much for joining me in this interview. Please catch us next Tuesday for another interview with one of our awesome summer interns as well. I'll see you later.